Exclamation, everybody, and welcome to Powernaut VANGARDT. I think I said that right. It is, as you see on your screen, by Alex Hall. It is fully released out on Steam and is currently $2 US. And it's a retro-styled platformer. Namely, I believe they say it's 4-bit color. You can change the colors that you want in the options menu. I've changed it to pure green just because I think that shows up a little bit better. It defaults to white. And it's kind of an interesting little platformer where you have to go around it's kind of semi-open world, like a sort of like a Mega Man kind of thing, I guess, maybe. But it's maybe closer to like a Metroid kind of thing. But it's you go around collecting DNA, destroying things, and then using that DNA to invigorate yourself, increase your level and all that stuff. And it works on passwords. It's old school stuff here, my friends. You don't there's no save games. You're just given a password in order to continue as you want to. So let's do new game. In the year 19XX, space criminal Lord Nimdok and his 7 generals hide on a desolate planet called Varkon 3. The space police send the Powernaut VANGARDT to investigate. Lord Nimdok has this space angel, an ancient blah 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 stuff, other things. I'm sure it was all great stuff. So, a couple interesting mechanics here. First of all, this is our sort of upgrade station. Now, I've only played enough of the game, like I played maybe 5 or 10 minutes of the game. And this is the only one I've found so far, so I don't know. I assume there's more as you go along. And you can see all the upgrades here. All these require DNA fragments, which we don't have yet, to increase your damage, your range, your stamina, and your double jump, and all those things. In addition to that, on the left-hand side, you can see the heart meter, which I'm pretty sure everybody knows what that is. But then there's another bar there, and that's actually your time bar, and you can see the time is down below. It says 250 seconds. Is it really seconds? I'm not quite sure, but it'll start to count down when I move away from this upgrade station, which means that I have to return to the upgrade station or to some upgrade station before that time runs out. So you're kind of limited by time constraints here, in addition to everything else. So I'm just going to kind of go through and start collecting some DNA here. Your guy does get various status effects on him. Like, for instance, right now I'm wet, so I'm heavier until I dry out, and then I can sort of jump a little bit higher. And there's little heart containers there and stuff. But when you first start out, you are pretty underwhelming and pretty underpowered. So you do die quite a bit at first, but then eventually you'll start to gain some levels and things and be able to actually do some stuff. So it is the map is sort of continuous. So like as I go around, you'll see me revisit this area and stuff like that. So you do have to kind of keep a mental note of where you're at and where things relate to one another, especially like floating eyes like this and stuff like that, because you'll see them again and then realize that you've come full circle without really realizing it. So you gotta be a little bit careful. Well, not careful, but you gotta know where you're going and kind of learn the lay of the land as it goes. So all these are just giving me some DNA that I can use to upgrade as we go. That little thing there opens the door, and then we've got a bunch of enemies here that will so graciously give me their DNA as they come around. And then I use this, obviously, to go and upgrade myself. I'll probably upgrade my... well, I took some hits there. I'll probably upgrade my damage first, because you do really need to actually do some damage to people. This looks like a fantastic way to get killed, so I'm not going to go on that one. Let's see. Oops. And now it's a repeating fall here, so I've repeated back to where we were before. Alright, so let's try going through this one. Okay, this is a little bit different. These heart containers actually help to know where you're going and where you're at too. So it's always good to destroy, or DNA containers I should say, not heart containers. But it's always good to destroy them so you know where you've been. Now that spider hit me with a little web, so I wasn't able to jump immediately, so you do have to be careful of where you're at and what status effects you have going on. Like, if I hadn't killed that guy right there, I'd be stuck down in here. Alright, this guy. This guy, I tell you. There we go. They will constantly keep hurting you. Or not hurting you, but hitting you with the same effect and making your life rather miserable. Alright. Done that. And that guy. Alright, moving forward. And it gets a little bit tricky. Yep. Now, like I said, you die very often. And then when you die, you lose your DNA that you collected. However, like in games like Dark Souls and whatnot, you actually drop your DNA wherever you died. And Shovel Knight does this too, and other things. So if you can get back to where you died, you can pick up the DNA fragments that you got from last time around. Oops. And as you leave screens, and come back to them, the monsters that were on the screen will respawn. So if you want to farm a monster or something like that for some DNA, you can do that just by leaving the screen and coming back. Speaking of, I wonder if this will lead me down to... Nope, this led me back down here. I was gonna say, did that lead me back down to where where I had dropped my stuff? But that was several screens over. And let's try to get back to where we were. So it's a cool little platformy game. It's pretty cheap, and it's actually a little bit of fun. It's not, nothing. Sometimes you don't need something very crazy, right? You just need something that's just a little bit of fun and interesting to play with. All right, we gotta go down to this one here. All right, and nope, that's back to where we were. That's not what I want. Ouch! Take some damage. All right, this is where we were, I think. And do that. Excellent, excellent. Let's see if I can get down here and do needs to be done there with that guy. Hitting the wrong buttons here. Now it does default to the keyboard, but I am using once you go into the options menu, you can switch over to gamepad, and that's what I'm using right now. I'm using my Xbox One controller. I'm sure the 360 controller will probably work too. There's only two buttons that you have to worry about, A and B. And there was that DNA that we just picked up. That's where we had died, and that's where it left our stuff off. Oh, crap. I jumped short because I wanted to not hit that guy, and then ended up jumping a little bit too short. Alright. Not making quite as much progress as I made off camera. Although I honestly didn't make that much progress, but I did at least get the next section open. I would like to show you the DNA upgrades and stuff. So I need to get good, my friends. I need to be better at this so I can properly show you what's going on. Alright, let's just see if I can get back to where I was with the least amount of fuss as possible. That's not gonna work. Let's do that. Very good. And he's dead. Okay. And go like that. And try to kill this guy just for the sake of argument. And same here. There we go. Let that wear off. Excellent. Alright, we got our DNA back. We have enough to do some upgrades. I probably should do that at some points. But let's see if I can get past this point here. Yep, let's do that. Let's kill this guy so he's just on the principle of the matter. There we go. All right. Now we're making some progress in the Scaraduk Woods. That guy's down for the count. Excellent. Getting all the DNA we can. And now this will open this door for me. And that door, I believe, leads back to the main area. So let's do that so I can show you the upgrades and stuff. Yep, leads back here. That's that door that we couldn't get through before because it was locked from the other side. And come on. Let's get in a good position to kill him. Excellent. Very good. Very, very good. Now, once I come over here, it'll refill my time. And it will pause the time while I'm in here. So now I can try to get some more damage, let's say. And I need 150 for stamina. The range might be nice too, but that's going to take a little while to get to that. All right, very good. And then also, yeah, we'll talk about that in a little bit. At that point, I could, when I go into the menu, it'll actually give me like a password to use if I want to save the game, that kind of thing. So you have to do the old school, write the passwords down, and then you can get back in here with all the things that you had. All right, so now that this door's open, get this whole new area to wind our way through. And I've got some more damage on my blaster here, so it'll take a little less time to kill things now. Should be good. Excellent. Let's wait for that to wear off. There we go. And that guy over there. Make sure he doesn't... Let's wait for him to do another cycle before I jump over there. Knowing me, I'd... There we go. That's why you need the bigger damage. Those guys will start to... Can't get up there though. If I had double jump, I could get up there. I didn't put points in that. Alright, let's do... Oh. And I don't know what... apologies if the resolution is off. I don't know what resolution this is ultimately going to be at. Because when you start the game, it starts off in a very, very tiny window. Then you can say, in the options menu, you can say, go in 5 times window and all that stuff. And then full screen. So I did 5 times in full screen. So I don't know exactly what that means in terms of resolution and what you guys are seeing. So hopefully it's not too terrible on your end. I apologize if it is, but can't do much about it. And let's plunge forward a little bit. Try not to get hit by that while we're at it. Alright, let's get all that status effect off of us. Oh, this freaking Spider-Man. Freaking Spider-Man. Not the Italian Spider-Man. Just a freaking Spider-Man. There we go. And do that. Excellent. So let's make sure that wears off before I jump again. There we go. Okay, I can make that. I was gonna say, I don't know if I can make this or not. Oh, this guy's hurting me. There we go. Time is getting a little bit short here, so I might have to find a... I don't know if I should plunge forward any further or... Okay, let's get away from that one, and then hopefully there's a ladder there. Hopefully that leads to another upgrade station. Hopefully. It looks like it. Yeah, there we go. Alright. So then go in here and we almost have enough for... We can do stamina. We almost have enough for range. I guess... Should I do range? Maybe I should do range so I can stay away from these guys a little bit. So let's get a few more... Let's get a few more things going here first. Let's see if I can get three more DNA and then we'll do that. Oh, I might get it from this. Yeah, there we go. That works. That works. Alright. So we'll do range. Sweet. Okay. Up we go. 2 locked doors down there. Yeah, range is probably a better idea since we have a lot of these spiders at a distance. Oh, crap. Well, we didn't fall that far behind. And I still have my 2 damage and 2 range. I didn't lose that, which is nice. And there's our DNA again, so I didn't really lose DNA either. Oh, I keep doing that. What the hell, man? Get your jumps on, Memory. What the hell's wrong with you? Alright, let's get over here and let's jump now before... Oh, this bastard. There we go. Give me my jumps back. Oh, no, you didn't quite give me my jumps back. Oh, I thought, because he kind of jumped for a second there, I thought, oh, I got my jumps back. Nope. Should check it even more. Check it twice, check it thrice. Before you go in the pool. Go. Oh, this freaking bastard. Alright, let's make sure we can jump. Okay. I don't want to make that jump until I actually know I can jump. And over here. Go. Get on the level here so I can actually shoot this guy. There we go. There we go. Otherwise I'm just timing it wrong. And oh, I missed out a whole bunch of stuff there. I don't know what that was. Oh, this freaking the combination of both of those things driving me crazy. Well, you can see it's a pretty simple game. But an interesting little twist on the platformer. I like the idea of, you know, you're going around and collecting DNA and then using that as a means to upgrade yourself. Oh, come on. Oh, I could shoot upwards? I didn't know that. That explains a few things. I guess it makes sense that I could shoot upwards and downwards. I just didn't like... Oh, I can only do up. Okay. Alright, that's... Because I had tried shooting down at once before, and then that didn't really work so well. Makes sense now why it didn't work. There we go. Let's grab this. Oh, it's the combination of both of those that makes it rough and tumble, my friends. Alright. You can see it is pretty difficult. But there are opportunities for you to level up and get better at it. It's certainly not impossible by anyone's standards, I'm sure. Just gotta be better with the jumps than I am. Yep, see, that's... we're not gonna get past this, I don't think. Let me try one more time and then we'll probably call it there. I know this has been a short one, but there's not, I mean, it's a pretty simple game with some pretty cool mechanics in it, so I don't need to belabor it too much, I don't think. And it's only $2, so it's not like you're breaking the bank by doing it. Oh, for crying out loud. I think if there's one thing I would change, it's the amount of time that you're stuck with this freaking thing here. I think that's a little bit a little bit OP. But you know what? If that's the worst I can say, then you're doing some damn good stuff here. All right, so we get him out of our hair, and then we'll wait for this to wear off. There we go. Excellent. And freaking hell, man. Alright. Done that. We done did that. Oh, I jumped right into that. Yep. I don't think we're going to make it much further than that, but I'll show you under the menu here, you can see where the password is. So if I wanted to restart my game, or if I wanted to continue from here, I would just put that password in and it would give me all my stuff back. It's using the old password, ye olde password system just for added nostalgia, which is pretty cool. I don't mind that too much. You know, hey, you got a game here that only takes up about 20 megs or something like that, if even that, and doesn't take up any more than that because it doesn't have any save slots to worry about. So, how about them apples? Although I guess technically on Steam you wouldn't. If you had Steam Cloud saves, you wouldn't have to worry about it. But you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and I'm getting my face wrecked now. All right, well, it is a difficult game, but for those of you who like the difficult platformers, I think it's a little bit of fun, and it's certainly not asking for much as far as your wallet is concerned, and it's probably give you quite a bit of you know, fun and enjoyment. I wish I could show you more, but there's not much more I can. I feel like I've hit my skill level here. It's going to be a lot of me just repeating the same thing over and over again as far as the level is concerned, and I think you get the good gist of it. So this has been Powernaut VANGART. It is by Alex Hall. It is out fully released on Steam. It is $2 US, and it's pretty darn good, I think. You know, you see a lot of these, like, you know, really poor attempts at things and retro things on Steam, and this is not one of them. This is actually quite well put together, and it'll be easily missed unless you have somebody like yours truly here going through and trying to find the gems in the rough, or the diamonds in the rough, as it were. So, as always, links to everything about this game will be down in the description, so you can go do your own due diligence and all that stuff. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time.